Sly set to kick off.
3/4 of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
And Charles, you look at this defense, they were a very loose group coming into the week, knowing they kind of had the upper hand going into this one, taking on a team that hasn't won in a month and a half.
And that works well for you if you establish your dominance early in the game against a team that's struggling. But if somehow they fashion some plays together early, knock them back on their heels, that looseness can be used against them. Then they're trying to scramble to make sure they get their game right.
Now inside the 25.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Aaron Jones, his 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Rams have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau.
And it's blocked. I'll call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further.
Looking to put a drive together.
60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks. Let's go.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson.
Looking left side, and it's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Here we go. 79 Broncos, 18 Cards, 19 Lions. Let's go.
Now Richardson. That is incomplete. The Packers at 9-3 here on the year. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
A 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy.
And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field.
The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Now it's Richardson. He's got his target. That's complete. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Packers.
A great effort there. His 21st touchdown of the season.
And the Packers are an extra point away now from moving out in front. Joey Sly on for the extra point.
It's up and good, so they go the conservative route instead, and it gets them a 7-6 lead here in the opening quarter.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
The 71 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
Off play action. Hunter.
Now he's going to step up and run.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
You look at this Packers defense.
And they find themselves just outside the top 10 in the league against the pass, currently bringing up the number 11 spot.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team and what they're doing. But at the end of it, he would admit there's definitely room to improve.
And he is going to have a Rams first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on third down.
With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in third in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
Got it. Ready?
Now a first down carry by Jones. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Those defense for the Packers, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Let's go. Dragon 60. Bronco 80. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Here's 2nd and 8. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
My, if maybe that ball is 2 yards shorter, it's going to give them the lead because he had a receiver running free there. That's a tough one to miss on.
Here we go. Start.
On third down, here's Jones. And he'll be tackled after a gain of 4. Still 3 yards short. 4th down. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. He's to the 15.
And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
The Rams take over 1st and 10. The Rams take over 1st and 10. The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
You look at this Packers defense. Currently #1 in the NFL against the run.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get to him.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Warriors 17. Ready?
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
From the gun on 3rd down, Hunter.
They'll get this complete to the rookie first-round pick.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards.
It's not often that you'll find offensive and defensive guys that'll agree on much, but one place they find common ground, you've got to protect or attack the middle of the field. And no one was there. What a big play, moving it downfield.
19 tight. Buffalo 18.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
This is real simple. When you're in 5 wide receiver formation, you don't have a lot of time to dilly-dally back there. You've got to get the ball out and with some dispatch, because a lot of the aggressive defensive teams in the league, they see 5 wide receiver sets, they're automatically bringing pressure.
Now they brought the pressure. He held on to it a little too long. Winds up getting hit as he releases it.
In motion is Phillips. Now a throw here out wide. He might be looking to throw this again, but he's not going to be able to get rid of it. He's going to be tackled behind the line.
It's now 3rd and 19.
3rd and 19.
Come on. Hey, Panther 6, moving 19.
In motion is Phillips.
60 Bobcat. 7 Pirates.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And connecting here with DJ Sharp. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. And it's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
Trap 60. 79 Broncos. Rig alert. Cowboy 80.
Back to throw. Hunter. And that is incomplete. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
All runners count on their eyes to find the gaps and creases, to find open space. There was absolutely none on that one. Totally swallowed up on that play.
Second and 10.
Cup 19. Ready.
Richardson off the play fake.
He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, go!
Richardson looking to throw.
He's going to let it go again. This is caught inside the 15. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory.
Well, as my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things. Deep downfield that can hurt your defense.
Quick throw completed by Richardson.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Matthew Golden.
His 14th touchdown now on the year.
And the Packers go up by 2 touchdowns. Now Joey Sly for the point after.
It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-6. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
Here's Sly now to kick off as he'll send this one away.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you.
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, L.A. DJ Chark, 65 yards.
And the Rams are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
So a nice touchdown pass for the rookie there. And, you know, as they go down the stretch, look, they're not a playoff team. This is just confidence building and growth time for him, right?
Yeah, it's a game within the game, isn't it? Because every team wants to win all games on their schedule. But the development of this rookie quarterback is paramount for this team. So you're exactly right. Every rep, doesn't matter what the game, what the situation, what the score, valuable for him, valuable for his team as they look towards next year.
And he's going to be taken down right at the line.
21, Rams 12.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Let's go
So
now.
for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Ready up.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Trap 50. Trap 50. Come on. Come on. Set. Knocking 18. Hook.
Now Richardson back to throw it.
He's going to try and go deep again. And this will be caught at the 30. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 43 yards.
First and 10.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
Looking middle, and that's complete. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 10 more for him on that one. He's been a busy man. It's a first down.
And here's a handoff out of the gun.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
But they're certainly not neglecting their run duties as well as they ate up the blockers in front and allowed the secondary to get home.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Let's go.
Richardson looking to throw this.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A 22-yard touchdown grab as his guys are able to extend their lead.
Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now.
Got it. Ready?
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36.
Trap 19.
Operating from the gun, Hunter. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Go. 70 Lions.
Looking to throw. Hunter. And this is caught. Touchdown, Rams.
Puka Nacua.
35 yards.
And the Rams are able to cut into that deficit. Well, partner, I mean, if anybody was still questioning whether or not he had an NFL caliber arm, I think you can toss that right out the window. That was a heck of a throw right there.
I would agree totally. Question it no more. This rookie, big-time throw right there. Great poise, stepped up, trusted he could lay it in there perfectly, and he knew that his guy was going to make the catch on the other end. Nice collaboration.
They'll try and throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Packers 28, Rams 18.
So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
39-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their fourth possession. Touchdowns on their first three possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
A great play there. His second TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that'll make this a three-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, put the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Now they'll audible to something else.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd down and 9.
Let's go now.
They'll go again to Jones. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory.
96 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. And they just did not get the snap away in time.
That flag, that'll push him back 5.
Ready, set.
And the delay of game penalty makes this much more difficult. 3rd and 8.
79 Broncos. Go street. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Hey, check that. Street. Go.
Back to throw. Hunter.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers 33. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd.
A gain of 19 yards. And a Rams first down.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Down at the 33. They'll try the right side with Jones. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Now a 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Check. Liking 18. Check. Check.
Running right, Jones. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
We always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. A lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
An inside give to Jones. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one down the line of scrimmage.
And out of bounds all the way down at the 3.
It's a gain of 20.
An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Jones will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Terrence Ferguson from 4 yards out. And the Rams get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. This time, the extra point up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Rams 25.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Cougar 19. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Richardson. Now he'll tuck this and run. He has it complete to Christian Watson. Now inside the 25. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Christian Watson, 63 yards. And the Packers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Throwing to start the drive. Hunter. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Liking 18. Check, hurt. Go.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
This now a 3rd and 4.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 60 Vice, 60 Vice, Buffalo 18. Panther 11.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. From the gun on 3rd down. Hunter. He sets to fire deep.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked up by Nate Hobbs. And the Packers are going to take over here up near the 40.
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
Okay, ready?
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Here we go.
And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play.
And the Rams got it. They bring him down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Set, ready. Cowboy 80. Ready.
A final shot before the half. Richardson. He's going to launch this deep for Watson.
That's caught inside the 20. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Slide for the PAT.
And the lead is now 24.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
Here's Richardson to throw.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And the stiff arm made it a pretty little run. Not a huge gain, but a nice chunk of yardage.
It's a gain of 8.
And worth pointing out, after that last completion, that puts this young quarterback over 10,000 yards passing for his career. And fair to say, he's not done yet.
No doubt about it. He's really just getting started because he's not quite into the prime of his career. So it's likely he's going to hit a few more of these milestones as this career progresses. So let's face it, we'll acknowledge this number and we'll celebrate the milestones down the road.
Instead of a 3rd-and-1 run, they go pass, and they get 12 yards out of it.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
A run. It's Watson.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. He got 29 yards that time.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material.
And now here's a carry heading left. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
78 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage.
So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it.
So it's still 1st and goal, but now they get to try from a bit closer. They'll try to run this one in. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Well, if this defense has any hopes of getting back into this game, they've got to start right here and keep these guys out of the end zone. That's a good step 1 on that play.
Richardson completes a quick one out wide.
This will wind up a loss on the play, and that will lead to a 3rd and goal.
They threw the screen to the perimeter, but to no benefit at all. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of yardage.
A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal.
Come on, come on.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the 1st down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Sly able to put this one through.
And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they picked up right where they left off in the 1st half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
At their own 35-yard line.
The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive.
Throwing to start the drive. Hunter.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
I'm sure there was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
In motion is Phillips. Now here's a throw out wide. Oh, this might be a double pass. The throw's going to be caught.
And he'll be stopped up at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call.
Well, as a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there.
Let's go. Viking 18.
They're going to get this outside. Oh, this could be a double pass. And this one nearly intercepted. That one might need to go back to the drawing board. Almost a disaster. And it winds up just an incomplete pass, though.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Panther 11, Panther 11. Go.
Operating from the gun, Hunter.
Going to be taken in here by Nakura. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first.
And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play.
Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down.
Gets it out quickly here to the left flat. Down the left sideline.
And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. Wow, first and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
First and goal at the 6-yard
Come on,
line.
come on. Set. 70 Timberwolves.
Now Jones. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
He was brought down at the
Well, Brendan, we always know that once you score one touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got one, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
Second and 4. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Third and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable.
Here we go. Hawk, set.
And it's caught. Touchdown.
Terrence Ferguson.
A beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game.
And the Rams get a bit closer.
No going for two. They'll kick the point after. The extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now down to 20.
52. Rams 32.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin first and 10. There he goes again. He's on his way.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A big play there. 79 yards.
And the Packers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27.
Rams 32.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this squad probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended, go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced him to stay. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
Well, these Packers and these Packer fans really thrive with the cold temperatures here at Lambeau. And their guys have the lead here with a 1st and 10.
Tackle made there by Matt Milano.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here we go, shot. Ready, ready.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground.
Now he's loose again.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A great effort there. 41 yards.
And the Packers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
We have played 3 quarters.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Back now at Lambeau. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Set to kick off.
Sly set to boot it.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case.
He finds his man complete. It's Ferguson.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Rams.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Pass complete there to Nakua.
That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
19 sight, 19.
Back to throw again.
And he'll let this one go deep for Chark.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Rams. DJ Chark with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Rams get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead drops from 34 down to 27.
Rams 39.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
But not that any of the points would be needed, but CD, they've got enough time left here. They could definitely score on this drive, maybe even an ensuing drive as well, if they really want to drive home this landslide victory.
Yeah, we're certainly about to see just how aggressive they want to be here down the stretch. And what some coaches do is they try and meet it halfway, meaning they want to continue to run their offense, but they'll put in a lot of backups to do it and then tell the opposing coach, hey, I had to get them some work too. I can't just let them sit over on the sidelines all the time.
Viking 18. Let go.
And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
On the jump. Trap 50. Trap 60. Let's go. Ready, right?
After running it, now Richardson will throw it. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. On now is the Packers punter. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. And 9 yards there on the return following a punt of 47. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Boy, Charles, you hate to see this for a rookie quarterback. You're hoping it doesn't shake his confidence, but that confidence, it might be shaken because that is 4 interceptions for him now in this ballgame.
It has to be shaken. Wouldn't be human if you weren't. Doesn't matter whether you're a rookie or a veteran. 4 interceptions, you're not sure what you're doing out there. So to me as a coaching staff, I would think very hard about getting him out and trying it again another day.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Right back to him on 1st down. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today. Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field.
Let's go now. Let's go.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
Go check. Tag.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
So the rushing touchdowns continue to stack up, CD. That now 15 for him on the year.
And give him a ton of credit for staying healthy, being a smart runner, and it's showing just how important he's been to his team. He's got to be their MVP at this point in the season, and those votes may even turn into league MVP votes when it's all said and done.
Jody Sly set to kick off.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
19, Dragon 60.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Open man right side is Sharp. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 25 yards there on the catch and run. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40.
25 yards. First down, Rams.
Operating from the gun, Hunter. The left side completion to Jones. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The Rams, they are on the move. They've got another first down.
A gain of 14.
Come on,
First
come on.
down,
Hey,
Rams.
Bronco 80.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
He's going to handle it on the touch pass.
And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
First and goal, Rams.
Gravity Lions. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you.
And that is caught. And they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big.
So on this drive, the rookie leads him into the end zone, Charles, and that helps cancel out the points that were created on the previous drive when he threw the interception.
Yeah, let's give some credit to this rookie because instead of hanging his head after his mistake leads to a touchdown, he comes back out and he's firing and made up for it right there. A well-executed series that helps reestablish some confidence in him to run this offense.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Well, we've reached the stage where it's a mere formality at this point. They've got the comfortable lead. We know what the outcome is going to be. I guess the only question is, do they want to put more points on the board before the final gun?
Well, I certainly hope not, and I'm being selfish here because you and I have flights to catch. Let's go ahead and finish this one off, guys. You've taken care of business. Let's close it out, and you and I, let's get to the airport.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Right there. Go.
Now he's into the clear again.
And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Well, Charles, they had the comfortable lead, and now it's even more comfortable. Another score here in the fourth quarter to grow that lead.
Well, I think your initial reaction is surprise when you see a team piling it on this late in the blowout. But there are plenty of coaches who also think that if you pull up completely and stop trying to play the game, it shows disrespect to their opponent. So they don't want to embarrass them. They continue to let their players go for it.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Panther 11, 60 vices.
Operating from the gun, Hunter.
And he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one going to fall incomplete.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown, and frankly, that should have been another pick right there.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
From the gun on 3rd down, Hunter.
And that is too far out in front. He couldn't haul it in. Incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
They get this out quickly to the left side.
Now he's loose down the left sideline.
And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead drops from 34 down to 27.
Rams 53.
So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line.
A good chunk on the ground on the keeper, 17 yards, 1st down.
First play of the drive, excellent run, just sets up wash, rinse, repeat. Another 1st down.
Ready?
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Ready?
They'll keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Third and 4.
Now a handoff running through the middle. And I don't think he he got there? No. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
For the field goal, a 34-yard attempt.
But Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports